Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss some basic concepts of chapter 3, data handling. Now, what do you mean by data? Suppose marks of a student are given to you 20, 40, 60, 45, and so on. In this way, this is known as data. Handling means you have to arrange, you have to handle data in different ways. Suppose you have to infer some information. You have to find out the students whose marks are above 80. So you can infer information from the data. This is known as information. Now we can handle data by using different ways. First one is mean. What do you mean by mean? Mean is also known as arithmetic mean. Suppose if we have to find the average of a data, we can calculate the mean by using the formula sum of all observations divided by number of observations. For example, suppose data is given to you 2, 4, 7, 5, 10. Now 2, 4, 7, 5, 10. These are observations. Now you have to find out the sum of all observation. 2 plus 4 plus 7 plus 5 plus 10 divided by number of observation. How many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So number of observations 5. 2 plus 4, 6. 6 plus 7, 13. 13 plus 5, 18. 18 plus 10, 28. 28 divided by 5. You can solve it again. 5.6. Now 5.6 is the mean of this data. Let's come to next question. If the mean of 26, 28, 25, x and 24 is 27. In this question, mean is given to you and you have to find the missing observation, that is x. Now, we know the formula of mean, sum of all observation, that means 26 plus 28 plus 25 plus x plus 24 divided by number of observations 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 observations. Now in this question, mean is given to you 27. So put the value of mean 27 is equals to, now add these terms 26 plus 28 plus 25 plus 24. It will become 103 plus x. You have to find the value of x. Now cross multiplying 103 plus x is equals to 27 multiplied by 5, that is equals to 135. Now when 103 goes to right side, it becomes negative. 135 minus 103, now 32. So in this way we can find out the missing observation if mean of the data is given to you. Let's come to next topic, median. Median means median of a given data is the middle value of the data after arranging the data in ascending or descending order. Suppose 2, 4, 7, 3, 1. Suppose this data is given to you. Firstly, you have to arrange in ascending order. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Then what is the mid value? Here 3 is the mid value. So in this way 3 is the median of this data. But we can find out the median by using formula. If we have number of observations are even number or odd number. Suppose if the data contains odd number of observations. If data contains odd number of observations, we can find out the median. Value of n plus 1 by 2 12th observation. Suppose number of observations are given to you 7. Okay. Now 7 plus 1 divided by 2. 7 plus 1 8 by 2 4. That means fourth observation is the value of median. If data contains even number of observations, we can find out the median by using the formula average of n by 2, n by 2th observation and n by 2 plus 1. It is not n plus 1 by 2. It is n by 2 plus 1th observation. Average means you have to add these two observations divided by 2. Now we can solve this by using question. You have to find the median of this data. 21, 15, 6, 25, 18, 13, 20, 9, 8, 12. How many number of observations we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. These are 10 means even number of observation. Now first step is arrange data in ascending order. Now arrange data in ascending order. 6, 8, 9, 12, 13, 15, 18, 20, 21 and 25. What is the formula for finding even number of observation? Average of n by 2th observation plus n by 2 plus 1 observation. Now here n is equals to 10. So average of 10 by 2 fifth observation, n by 2 10 by 2 5, 5 plus 1 6, sixth observation. You have to find out the average of fifth observation and the sixth observation. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the value of fifth observation? 13. Sixth observation. What is the value of sixth observation? 15. Divided by 2. It is 5 plus 3, 8. 1 plus 1, 2. All divided by 2. 28 by 2 is 14. So median of this data is 14. In this way you can find out the median of the data when number of observations are even. Let's come to next topic, that is mode. What do you mean by mode? The mode of a set of observations is the observation that occurs most often. Suppose data is given to you 12, 11, 10, 11, 10, 12, 12, 14, 12. Suppose this data is given to you and you have to find out the mode. Here 10 comes 2 times, here 11 comes 2 times, 12 comes 1, 2, 3, 4. Most occurrence value of this data is 12. So, mod is 12. Mod means most often occurring data. Here 12 comes 4 times. So, mod of this data is 12. Next one is range. Range means you have to find out the range by using the formula highest value minus lowest value. Suppose data is given to you 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9. Suppose this data is given to you. You have to find out the range. How can we find the range? Highest value. What is the highest value? 9. So 9 minus what is the smallest value? 2. 9 minus 2 is 7. So range of this data is 7. In this way we can find out the range. Next is probability. What do you mean by probability? The measure of chance of happening something is called probability. Suppose a coin is tossed. There is chance of coming either head or tail. Suppose a coin is flipped or a coin is tossed. There are chances of head comes, either heads come or tail comes. So total number of possible outcomes. Total number of possible outcomes. Head and tail. Outcome can be head or outcome can be tail. So number of total possible outcome is 2. When a coin is tossed, you have to find out the probability of head comes. Head comes. How many times head comes? 1. Head comes when you toss a coin, either head or tail. So what is the probability of head comes? Probability of head comes is number of events occurring divided by total number of possible outcomes 1 by 2. So you can say probability. Probability lies always between 0 and 1. Suppose you have to find out the probability that a student chosen at random out of 3 girls and 4 boys is a boy. We know the formula for finding probability of an event is number of favorable outcomes, number of favorable outcomes divided by total outcomes. Here, how many students we have? 3 plus 4. So, total outcomes are 7. You have to find the probability of a boy. Boy can be chosen out of 4 boys only. So, what is the probability of a boy? Number of favorable outcomes 4. 4 boys out of total outcomes are 7. So, probability of a boy is 4 by 7. If you have to find out the probability of a girl is 3 by 7. Girl is chosen out of 3 girls. So, 3 divided by 7. Next question is, suppose you have to find out the probability of the letter E from the word excellent. Suppose a word is given to you, excellent. E, X, C, E, double L, E, N, T. How many letters we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Total letters are 9. You have to find out the probability of the letter E. E 1, 2, 3. Now, E letter comes 3. So, number of favorable outcomes are 3. Probability of letter E is number of favorable outcomes 3 divided by total outcomes. That means total letters. How many total letters we have? Excellent. 9. So 3 divided by 9 is 1 by 3. In this way you can find out the probability of the letters. In this way we can find out the mean, median, mode, range. Also we can find out the probability. Suppose if we have to compare two collections of data, then we can use double bar graph. If we have to represent data in tabular form, we can use bar graphs, and in bar graph, bars of uniform width and the length of the bars depend upon the frequency and the scale that you have chosen. Thank you.